Mentioned that you used to do investment banking in Wall Street, which I think is definitely a career that a lot of students aspire to be a part of. But what do you think, from a high school student perspective, what would you tell your high school self, the reality versus perception of the workforce, whether this be in your investment banking career or your career now?
Yeah, so let's start with investment banking. I think going into investment banking, I didn't have too many expectations, meaning because I had already done an internship. So I think internships are really important because internships really give you a taste to warm you up to kind of the real deal, even though internships in some ways, um, some of them could it depends on what kind of internship, but they may not be the exact experience you would have as a full-time person, but it gets you closer, it gets you a taste. So I think because I had already done that internship, I knew what to expect. I knew how bad it could get. Right. And so I knew it, I went going in expecting the worst. And I think that helped me put in the right mindset that I was just going to work really hard, that I know I'm not going to be able to take any vacation for 2 years. I know I'm going to work my butt off, and I'm going to learn as much as I could. So I think, um, going in with a mentality, being prepared, really helps. I would say it was very different for joining WeLab, meaning I just kept an open mind, right? It's a startup. When I joined, it was 10 people. We're a 700-person company now. But when I joined, it was 10 people. And it was just keep you an open mind, right? Like I'm just going, just go in and just try to do whatever it is I need to do. So I get to, you know, prior to that, I've never had to design or build a website. I never had to negotiate any sort of agreement before, but I had to do that all within like those 3 months, those first 3 months on the job and joining WeLab. So, um, and people think startups are glamorous because you hear about, oh, Airbnb, Facebook, and all these like startup stories, but it's actually a lot of hard work and it's not for everyone. It's not glamorous at all, but you can find fun out of it if you enjoy being in a chaotic place and finding structure out of it and solving problems, and you're not afraid of challenges. So I just want to put that out there because I feel like uh, media sometimes glamorizes startups and entrepreneurs, but it's very, very tough. It's very tough.